And President Muhammadu Buhari is seeking the support of traditional rulers in addressing the country's security challenges. The president, who was speaking during a meeting with traditional rulers in Osun State, says they play a vital role in society and can assist in shaping the minds of the youth. The president also used the opportunity to solicit the support of the monarchs in his re-election bid.
President Muhammadu Buhari arrives the government house, Osogbo, Osun State, in continuation of his presidential campaign in the southwest. He heads straight to a meeting with traditional leaders at the banquet hall.
I have the mandate of my people, all traditional rulers in Osun State, to assure Mr. President that you have no fear in Osun State. We are going to deliver. We are going to deliver this state for APC.
The president acknowledges huge support received so far as he makes reference to the last elections held in the state.
I know by remote control through so many sources how we manage to maintain the party in power in this state. I thank you very much for your cooperation, and I honestly do not expect anything less from you. Our government is determined to maintain the fundamental objectives we have identified. One, to secure the country. Two, to manage it properly, we have to do something about the economy. And three, to stop bribery and corruption.
President Muhammadu Buhari then led other officials to the stadium where a huge crowd gathered for the campaign. The Vice President, Professor Yemi Oshimbaju, and entourage jubilated to the excitement of hundreds of supporters.
On issues of integrity, on issues of consistency, on issues of courage, on issues of believing in Nigeria, you have fought the war to keep Nigeria together.
Those people that have wasted so much of our time for about 16 years, they cannot be clamoring to come back now. What have they done with the time they've been given to serve this country? Don't believe them.
Here, the president gave more assurances. This is the president's 16th campaign stop since the flag-off in Akwa Ibom State, south-south Nigeria. The presidential campaign train is expected to move to other states in the south and northern region in the next 7 days. From Osogbo, Osun State, Gloria Umezuke, Channels Television News.
Well, staying with politics, the governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, says the provision of potable water and other social and economic amenities to communities in the state will reduce poverty among the people. He explained that it would also lessen the rate of attendance at hospitals, resulting in increased productivity. He said this when he visited residents of the various communities in the Lorunshogo and Irekpo local government areas of the state. Supporters of the People's Democratic Party and residents of the Oke-Ogun axis in Oyo State trooping out with dance and music to welcome the PDP governorship candidate in Oyo State, Seyi Makinde. The campaign starts with a visit to members of the National Union of Road Transport Workers before moving to religious bodies, traditional rulers and market men and women. The team also stopped by at the palace of the Iba of Kishi, Oba Masood Lawal, where the monarch prayed for the candidate but requested that the traditional institution be accorded its place of pride. Thereafter, the campaign train moved to the Oja Oba market to join an enthusiastic crowd.
I want to make a good road for us. And no light, no water.
My message to them is when the tide is high, all the boats will rise. Once we're able to fix the economy of Oyo State, the benefits will go around, it will go everywhere. So they should relax. We will fix all of those things for them.
As the campaign team leads the town to other parts of the Okiogun axis, the People's Democratic Party says it is optimistic that the people are yearning for a change in governance of the state. As Nigerians prepare to elect those who will lead them for the next 4 years, Governor Ifeanyi Okowa is urging the people to cast their votes for only candidates of the PDP as they have the blueprint to positively transform the country. The government made the appeal during the campaign rallies of the People's Democratic Party at Bomadi and Patani local government areas of Delta State. Well, that was on the Cross River State government campaign train stopped over at Bekwara and Obudu local government areas of the state where the governor hails from. Also, the youth wing of the All Progressives Congress in Imo State organized a peaceful road march in support of the re-election bid of President Muhammadu Buhari and the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo.
The season of campaign rallies continues across the country. In Delta State, Governor Ifeanyi Okowa insists that holding political office in trust for the people requires qualified and capable individuals, and the PDP parades such qualified candidates. The governor, who was accompanied to the rally by his wife, Dame Edith, and his deputy, Barrister Kingsley Otuaro, thanked Deltans for their support, asserting that with a partnership that works, more projects will be executed by his administration if given the opportunity to continue in office.
And I pray, say all of us will work hard that day. Make mama allow anybody come surprise man. Make mama allow anybody threaten man. Come, be strong and be courageous. Be strong and be courageous.
From Delta to Cross River, the momentum of re-election campaign continues as Governor Ayade's campaign train makes a stop at Bekwara and Obudu local government areas of the state where the governor hails from. At each of the local government areas, the governor alongside his campaign team are received by a mammoth crowd who trooped out in their numbers to the campaign field to show solidarity to one of their own. Addressing the crowd, Governor Ayade alongside his deputy, Professor Ivara Isu, gives reassuring words of continuous development even in their locality. They both sued for the support of the electorate in voting the PDP in all positions during the elections.
Ayade is a God. Ayade is a God. Ayade is a God.
The youth wing of the All Progressives Congress in Imo State also organized a peaceful road march in support of the re-election bid of President Muhammadu Buhari and Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. Speaking to newsmen during the march, the leader of the group says the aim is to show President Buhari that Imo State is solidly for the APC.
This is 2019 and the election is coming by in about 2 weeks' time. And the president has declared that he is contesting for a second term and that he has shown Nigeria that there is a next level. And so we are queuing into the next level. We have adopted the next level slogan, and our people has accepted to move with Buhari to the next level.
As the campaign train continues to crisscross different states, the governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party in Imo State, Emeka Ihedioha, stopped over at Idato North and South, as well as Isu local government area of the state, where he promised a transparent and all-inclusive government if elected governor of Imo State.
Well, away from the campaign trains to education, where the federal government is expressing concern over the continuous proliferation of illegal universities and polytechnics in the country. Addressing a news conference in Abuja, the Minister of Education, Malam Adamu Adamu, explains that over 60 illegal degree awarding institutions identified by the National Universities Commission will be shut down in addition to the prosecution of their operators.
The unprecedented population growth in our society makes it not unexpected that education seekers will look for an outlet. As you know, we have not been able to admit more than 20%, at most of 30% for all tertiary institutions in the country. So about 70 of our qualified candidates, some will try to do everything possible to find a place. And this has led them to be deceived by illegal institutions. The end result has come to be the embracing of illegally acquired certificates through cutting corners, even by those who are approved by study centers, outreach centers, that these unapproved establishments are usually manned by unqualified and unrecognized teachers. The most outrageous is the outright establishment of fake institutions masquerading as universities with all sorts of affiliations. These now have become a common feature in our educational landscape.